We are in Tajan, 210 kilometers from the capital of Turkmenistan, Ashgabat. I came here for the ALABAI fights, which take place just 300 meters away. By the way, for those interested in testing wolfhounds, we have a paid Telegram group. The yearly fee is affordable, and all funds go to trips to these noble dogs. If interested, write in the comments and we will send you the link. I happen to be here by chance. I do not see the shepherd, and I do not know if the dogs will accept me kindly or aggressively. They behave cautiously, but they are not trying to attack me. Their attitude toward humans is adequate. They clearly understand that their job is to fight wild predators, not people. To learn more about them, we need the shepherd. He must be nearby. Here is the shepherd. It is 8 in the morning, and they are preparing to take the sheep to pasture. He has 700 sheep. This is Garagaw's black eye. He is 4 years old. Next to him is a female named ALABAI, 3 years old. Another female is 8 years old, with a scar on her front leg that she got in a fight with a wolf. I asked the shepherd if I could pet them. He said he does not recommend it since the white female with red spots is in heat, and he is not sure how Garagaw's would react. This female is strong and fully meets the shepherd's requirements. Such a dog will never betray her principles and will fight a predator until her last breath, protecting her territory in the flock. I feel like she and Garagaw's are truly in love. They are attentive to each other, clearly showing harmony. This male is 1 year old. His name is Gara, which means black. Notice how noble they behave. No hysteria, no aggression. They are very purebred, in excellent physical condition, as are all his dogs. The cool season keeps them in optimal shape. I asked the shepherd how many kilometers these dogs cover daily. He said about 30 to 40 kilometers in a straight line. But whenever they sense something suspicious, they run to the danger, which doubles their distance. This is a very hard-working breed. As for feeding, he gives them bread in the form of dried rusks from coarse flour. Meat is given rarely, only when a sheep gets sick or dies. Then it goes to the dogs. That is enough to keep them in working condition. He does not use medicine. That is the strength of the Aboriginal wolfhound. For worms, he gives them sheepskin, an old traditional method. I would like to raise the question of the true purpose of this breed. What is the ALABAI meant for? To tear each other apart in the ring? To participate in show exhibitions? Or to serve man by guarding livestock? The ALABAI is a shepherd's dog. Once it stops fulfilling its true function, within just 2 or 3 generations, the breed changes drastically, both in appearance and in character. But today, the breed has already moved into cities, and this process cannot be reversed. The question is, how can we preserve its qualities in these conditions? No kennel dog will ever have the same outlook and thinking as a shepherd's dog. Shepherd dogs live in survival conditions. They must think many times more than city dogs who rely entirely on humans for food, care, and treatment. City dogs live on everything ready-made. Instead of being natural fighters, tested every day by survival, they become consumers without work or purpose, like spoiled children who live off their parents. I may sound harsh, but I love this breed, and I believe it has no place in cities, where people hide behind so-called love while simply exploiting the breed for commerce. At 8 in the morning, the dogs go to work, accompanying and guarding the flock. Their path is long and dangerous. In the desert, there are predators, venomous snakes, and insects. They return after dark, and once they reach the corral, they do not rest. They keep guarding even more actively, since predators hunt mostly at night. These dogs work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They have no weekends, no vacations, no sick leaves. I take off my hat to them. They are true helpers of man.
Ma, Alaja. Так, сука, 7-8 лет, ему 4 года. Ma.
These dogs are truly worth their weight in gold. On YouTube, we often see dogs that have nothing to do with the true breed. Animal rights organizations should fight against those who breed sick and deformed dogs. Such animals have no future. Their lifespan is no more than 6 years, and even that is a painful existence. But instead, organizations fight against ear and tail docking, condemning dogs to certain death. Imagine a farmer in Australia takes an ALABAI to protect sheep from wolves or coyotes. By law, he cannot dock ears or tails. At the first clash with predators, the dog will die from blood loss. Predators attack in packs and no vulnerable spots. They rip ears where the blood vessels are, and the dog is doomed. Do those who ban docking really think about the animal? I doubt it. The real fight must be against crossbreeding, which is killing these dogs alive. How can we preserve the breed's qualities in urban conditions? The first step is to give the dog real work with sheep. Keeping an ALABAI in an apartment is cruelty. The only real option is a private house with land, where at least a couple of sheep can be kept to maintain the dog's instincts. Many people test the ALABAI's nerves or bravery with ridiculous tricks like firing a gunshot. This is nothing but a meaningless show. Even worse is when people set the dog against humans to test its guarding qualities. This is a godless act. In the ALABAI's genetics, man is more than a friend. Turkmen shepherds say this breed serves not one man, but the people. What do they mean? For example, I may have 3 or 4 dogs. A neighboring shepherd 10 kilometers away comes to me begging for help because predators constantly attack his flock. I give him my male dog. The dog, with a sad look, follows the new shepherd and serves him loyally until his last breath. That is what it means to serve the people, not an individual. As for testing courage and fighting ability, only a real fight can show endurance, strength, and tactics. A true ALABAI works properly. He takes the predator by the throat and holds on, rather than just biting randomly. That is why he is called wolf killer. In nature, cowards perish quickly. For correct breeding, dogs must be tested in real fights. The ALABAI is not a decoration and not a lapdog. To preserve all the natural traits of the breed, one needs knowledge, understanding, and the right approach. Love alone is not enough. The conclusion is clear. Humans must give the dog conditions close to its natural environment. The dog must have the chance to think, to make decisions, to experience hardship that keeps its body working and fighting. Loving this breed does not mean kissing it 10 times a day or scratching its ears. True love is understanding why it was created and giving it the life it was meant to live. These are purebred wolfhounds. They have endless stamina and an iron immune system. No 100-kilogram dog could handle such work while surviving on minimal food without medicine in harsh climates. In just a few days, such artificial dogs would be feeding worms in the ground. Let us wish good luck to the shepherd and his dogs.
Olha aí a chulé.